Core Metrics makes customer tracking technology for large e-commerce sites like Macy's, Williams-Sonoma, JCPenney, even Estee Lauder. And from that data, the company has discovered which mobile platform is used most to make purchases. First, let's just focus on browsing. Which device are most people using to browse at these e-commerce sites?
The browsing happens with all the devices. So you see Android devices coming in at about 16% of browsing. You see BlackBerry at about 6%. The Apple devices, iPhone, iPad, come in at about 65 to 70% for most of these sites.
And what about purchasing? So we're shifting from who's just window shopping to who's actually buying.
Well, once you look at buying, the Apple devices become the dominant platform. The iPad zooms up to second place. Combine that with the iPhone, and Apple sales represent about 92% of the sales that are happening on the site. So if you're a retailer, you've got to really build an experience that works for your dominant device, which in this case is the Apple products.
So most people who are window shopping and buying are using Apple products.
Right, which is a decision point for most retailers, because if you've got a dominant device like that, you want to make sure the experience is right. And so in this case, you wouldn't use Flash on your device, because we know from all the press that Apple and Adobe are having a fight over Flash. Apple won't support it at this point. So if you have a site up that's got Flash on it, your browsers on 92% of your devices are going to see blank screens.
In order to increase the number of people that are shopping, browsing and buying on other mobile platforms, do you think that it's up to the e-commerce sites to take that responsibility and actually create apps that make a better shopping experience for their customers?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a chicken and an egg. They can decide to build an app to give more experience there, but they're going to have to wait for the traffic, wait for the devices to get broader, more mainstream and used more often, or they can continue to focus on let the application, the mobile applications themselves that are built on the device, get more robust and add more functionality. With the Android device, it's fairly immature, and the applications are coming, but you don't have the breadth and depth of applications you have on the iPhone and the iPad at this point.